This segment of Coast Life is sponsored by Benvenuto.
Nothing makes a day great like having a beautiful meal in front of you. That's what we've got today, as we've got Chef Zeus in from Benvenuto. And Chef, what is this? Because this looks fantastic.
So this is our dish of the week.
That's right.
All right, this is the Coast Life dish of the week at Benvenuto. So remember, if you come in and you say, hey, I saw this on Coast Life, 10% off.
There you go.
And this is our Chicken Milanese.
Ooh.
All right. So a lot of people say, well, what's Milanese? What is this style Milanese? So the dish originated in Milan, Italy. All right. And those are the guys and the girls that said, let's pound these cutlets out, get them nice breading on there, get them nice and crispy, and we're going to serve it with a salad. So this is kind of traditional. It's arugula. This one has some local tomatoes, some peppers, onions.
Nice.
And the dressing is super simple. Lemon juice, olive oil, salt and pepper.
Easy.
That's it.
Fantastic.
That's all you need.
Yeah, anybody can do that at home.
Anybody can make it, you know? So just get a nice, pound it out nice and thin. It's going to cook evenly. Did you ever see the chicken breast? It's thick on this side and it tapers down. If you just cook it that way, that end of that lobe is just going to be rubber by the time it actually cooks. So that's why we like to pound certain things out.
I was going to ask what the point of that was. That makes a lot of sense, though, is that makes it all the way through. You're making sure you get the same level of cook.
Exactly. It cooks evenly.
That's why, because I think part of the reason why a lot of people don't like cooking chicken is because you
Right.
never know if it's done cooking. And you're like, why is half of this cooked and this half isn't?
Yep, pound it out, and that's it. So it's a really good, simple dish, and it's here for you guys to try. There's some good 24-month Parmigiano Reggiano on here. A lot of people don't know what that is. Like, well, what do you mean 24-month? Well, when this cheese is aged, typically we see 12 to 18 month on the market. We also have a 24 to 36 month. All right, so the difference is the 12 to 18 is going to be softer, it's going to be milder in flavor, where the 24 to 36 month is much more intense, and it just has a lot of flavor. So you'll see when you just taste a little strip of it, I go like, wow, there's so much flavor, intensity in that cheese. So that's what I like to use, the 24 month. Really
and
nice.
cheese, just like a fine wine, you get that extra aging, you get some taste benefits. It really kind of brings out flavor.
Absolutely, and people were like that too.
I hope so, because it's only going one direction.
I mean, you call me crazy, but I feel like I could even smell the cheese. Which,
Yes,
like, that's
you
not...
actually can.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, that's not me. It's the cheese. It's the cheese. It really is. But look, you can come in, stop in for this. Mention that you saw it on Coast Life. Again, we have a lot of cool things going on every Wednesday and Friday. All right, from actually no, it's all night. So if you come in Wednesday and Friday, all right, and you sit at the bar, all right, in the village of Bulgari. All right, you can get half price full salads and half price flatbreads. And we have some amazing flatbreads on. All right, also Wednesday nights from 4 to 5:30, 3-course, a chicken parm, a 3-course meal for $29.
That's a great deal.
It is. Thursdays we do the same thing with mussels. Fridays we do the same thing with pastas, different pastas. So a lot of cool things going on. The Summer Slaughter Murder Mystery Dinner is coming up in July, right? July 11th. That's going to be a lot of fun. And what's the date for the cigar event?
August 29th.
Wow.
I've got it burned into my brain now.
Right, she is on it. So a lot of cool things coming up. But look, right now, I know you guys are starving.
I know.
Right? It's dinner time, so I want you guys to dig in and just try it out.
The
very light,
breading
isn't it?
is perfectly crispy. It's very light. It's very summery. And like you said, if you mentioned dish of the week that you saw on Coast Life, you get a little discount.
Now, let me tell you guys, because he was talking about it's a bit of a simple seasoning. It is so perfect for what this meal is. It just really pops in the right way. You gotta try this out, guys, because it's why I'm not talking as much as usual.
Same.
I'm glad you guys are enjoying.
And this is, we'll make an attempt to share what's left of this with the rest of our
That
team,
is not a promise I've made to anybody. That is a Leah promise. I'm going to have a little bit more of this.
We'll fight it out over here. But Chef Zeus, as always, thank you so much for coming in.
Thank you guys
Thank
for
you
having
for feeding
me.
us.
Appreciate you both. Thank you so much.
And if you're curious about making this at home, you can tune into our sister show, Delmarva Life. That's where Zeus gets to make this dish, so you kind of see it broken down step by step.
Absolutely.
All right, we do have a little bit more Coast Life to get to. That's on the way.